As the morning mist rose from the fjord, Kattegat stood silent, waiting.
A monstrous white bear had been seen, the Jarl declared. Whoever brings me its hide will earn honor eternal. The villagers spoke in fear. Some said it was not a bear, but a spirit sent by Odin to test the brave.
Lagertha stood by the wooden gate, silent. She handed him a small amulet carved in the shape.
The next dawn painted the valley silver. Ragnar moved uphill, his breath visible in the cold air.
He knew the bear could smell him, his sweat, his breath, his heart. The hunter had become the hunted. As he walked, he remembered his father's words.
You seek death, brother. No, I seek proof that I am alive.
The forest loomed vast and ancient. Pine and birch whispered in the cold wind.
You are heavy with rage. To claim me, you must face yourself. The hunt had begun in truth. He knew the bear could smell him, his sweat, his breath, his heart. Uphill, his breath visible in the cold air.
He knew the bear could smell him, his sweat, his breath, his heart. The hunter had become the hunted. As he walked, he remembered his father's words. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is walking through it.
A blizzard struck. Snow blinded his vision. Ragnar wrapped his fur tighter and leaned into the wind.
He fell to his knees. His body refused to move. For a moment, as Ragnar and the village behind people gasped. Lagertha approached, eyes shining.
You face death, she whispered, and returned with glory. That night, the seeress entered the hall. She touched Ragnar's forehead with ash and said,
Ragnar stepped outside into the cold night. The aurora danced above him, green and gold waves across the stars. That night, Ragnar dreamed again, this time of ships sailing west and a crown of bones upon his head.
He awoke before sunrise. The village still slept.
Ragnar walked along the frozen shore, watching waves break against the rocks.
Katter's Jarl, Sigvald, ruled with old laws. His word was iron. No man could raid or sail without his command.
But times were shifting. The people were growing restless. The seas whispered of new lands, rich and untouched.
The East is our destiny. We will take what we know, not chase the myths of fools. Ragnar listened in silence, his jaw set.
You're not here anymore, are you?
My heart sails where no one dares. Ragnar! A strange shipbuilder who's fire. Ragnar spread a map on the table, rough, drawn from whispers. The West.
Floki touched the map with trembling fingers.
It's madness. But all greatness begins with madness. No word of this, Floki. Not to the Jarl, not to the gods themselves.
Floki began to work in secret, deep in the forest where the trees whispered. He carved a long, sleek hull that...
Loyal to the Jarl began to notice Ragnar's disappearances. They followed him through the woods, but only found the echo of axes and laughter.
You risk everything. For what? The sea eats men. Then let it eat a king.
Beware the eyes that see too much. The Jarl's gaze is not blind.
Each man placed his knife into the fire, then pressed the hot metal against his palm. Blood hissed.
By blood and by sea. Odin!
Thor! Watch this vessel carry! For
The Jarl summoned Ragnar.
you spread lies about lands beyond the sea.
I spread truth. You just fear it.
You will obey, or lose everything!
Ragnar bowed fearfully, but his eyes promised rebellion.
That night, thunder rolled. Ragnar stood outside, range. A raven landed on his shoulder, silent. Then it is decided.
At night, his men gathered in silence. They planned supplies, grain, axes, water barrels. Every whisper carried the scent of rebellion.
She's almost ready, Ragnar. She thirsts for the sea.
The Jarl's spies returned. He builds something. A ship unlike any we've seen.
The Jarl's face darkened. Destroy it! If Ragnar wishes to challenge the gods, let him drown before he leaves the shore.
That night, the Jarl's men crept through the forest toward Floki's hidden workshop.
Sparks flew. Wood cracked. Floki screamed as flames licked the half-built ship.
Among the attackers, Ragnar saw a familiar face. A man from his old village.
You sold me!
The Jarl's men fled into the darkness. Ragnar fell to his knee at the burning hull.
She's gone.
Smoke rose over the forest. By morning, the villagers saw it.
Jarl Sigvold called a thing. The peoples assembled. Ragnar stood before them, accused of rebellion.
The Jarl sends men east to die for scraps. I would lead them west, to life, to gold, to glory.
For a long moment, no one spoke. The gods favor the brave. Enough! You are banned from sailing. Your ship, your dream, your name, act forbidden!
Ragnar bowed his head, but his eyes burned like coals.
You cannot forbid the sea.
Ragnar trained his men daily. They learned to row in rhythm, to fight as one. They were no longer just farmers, Nate. They were the first crew of destiny.
You will change the world, Ragnar. But every gift from the gods has a price.
When the second ship was complete, they dragged it to the shore before dawn. The air was thick with mist and fear.
By the gods of my fathers, by the blood in my veins, I will sail west.
Lagertha and the others pushed the ship into the water. The sound of the waves was like the drumbeat of fate.
And so began a rebellion not of swords, but of vision.
The sails filled with wind. The dragon's head cut through the waves.
He was a farmer, a warrior, and now, a thinker of impossible things.
No man sails west. Only fools chase storms. You want to build a ship that sails against the wind? The gods must be whispering madness to you.
Then let's listen.
In Floki, Ragnar found the spark that could shape wood into freedom.
This tree was touched by Thor's lightning. Its heart is strong. It will become your dragon.
Ragnar's gone mad, building a ship for the west?
Madness built every legend.
You will carry us to new worlds. In the heart of Kattegat, a secret was being born, one plank at a time.
Odin, guide these hands. Thor, guard these nails.
You look at that wood like you once looked at me.
This one won't argue back.
The bond between man and creation is sacred. Ragnar's ship was more than wood.
He builds without permission.
Let him dream. Dreams drown easily.
You risk your life for a piece of wood?
No, brother. For what lies beyond the horizon.
The gods speak through angles!
Then they argue too much.
The ship became legend before it touched the water.
If the gods test me, I will answer with wood and fire. They're watching you now, Ragnar. Odin loves a madman. It's ready.
Dreams became visions. Visions became plans. One day, you will sail her farther than I can imagine.
You'll need this when the Earl comes for you.
By Odin's beard, look at that craftsmanship!
It's bigger than any other in the fleet.
We sail with the tide, then.
Let her taste the sea!
Against the will of kings and the fear of men, one ship had conquered the impossible. The sea accepts us.
She lives! The gods laugh tonight!
The Earl demands the ship be destroyed.
Then he must destroy me first.
If we burn together.
The fire of rebellion had found its spark, not in war, but in the birth of a ship.
Tell your lord the sea cannot be ruled. Let him sail. The sea will take him.
We did it! We actually did it!
Look at her go. The sea is ours.
For the first time in Viking memory, a ship sliced the waves not toward fear, but toward freedom. We are no longer bound to these shores.
She dances, Ragnar. She dances with the gods.
What began as wood and faith became the beginning of an age.
Now we can go where no one dares. And if we never return,
Then the gods will remember us.
What do you see out there?
A world waiting to be found. In that moment, the North changed forever. A single man's dream had become the destiny of his people.